That's so sick, man. That yeah, it's more even if you take a loss, I just think when a company does that, it's more than a financial gain.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. Welcome back to the Action Figure Podcast. All right, we're wrapping up all the toy news here. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, next up from NECA Friends, they're giving us some more Ben Cooper figures, so kind of like that weird, nostalgic Halloween outfits. Here, though, they're doing more modern characters. So instead of just like Dracula, Frankenstein, we got
Isn't
what's
that
his
Alex
name?
Party?
It does look like Alex Party. Shout out Alex Party. Captain Spaulding. Captain Spaulding from the House of a Thousand Corpses. We got John Carver for Thanksgiving, which is
Oh yeah,
Eli Roth's Thanksgiving,
seen
right?
that one.
We got Sam. I do like that Sam from Trick or Treat. I
Yeah, yeah,
love it.
that's a good movie too, man.
Yeah, that's why I like the Sam character for.
Yeah,
Then we also have the Nosferatu Count Orlok, and then as well as Krampus. They threw in a little Krampus there for us. So
I
uh,
love these things. Like
yeah,
I think just like the pop culture references, they're iconic, and just like giving that trick or treat aspect to them. Like these are knocked out of the park right here.
and like it's a specific type of plastic or soft goods that they're doing here, or I'm not entirely sure, but it's very specific to that. I believe the late '80s or mid '80s Halloween costumes that were like just mass produced, and everyone just kind of quickly got in. You were in a character that quick.
Kind of reminds me of like the old Star Wars figures. If you look at the Kenner Star Wars figures, it's like the
Okay.
same material that like the Kenner Obi-Wan and
Yeah,
Kenner Darth Vader use.
yeah. That cape, for sure. Yeah. So, but they are also doing a re-release of some of their first ones, but glow in the dark, which is cool. Getting those back out there, but then that glow in the dark version, which is always fun, right? Always fun.
Yeah, it's such a great re-release because honestly, I think I would rather have the glow in the dark
Yeah.
versions now. And I did, yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, and they got Frankenstein, Creature from Black Lagoon, Dracula, Mummy, probably. So just the classics. So yeah, we got the Ben Cooper glow in the dark. All right, let's jump over to McFarlane Toys here. Just a quick update on the Justice League Task Force figures. They did give us that full solicitation. They're going to be $25. As the reason for that is they do come with a build a figure, and that is Apocalypse from the game. And again, like this is a very specific aesthetic that they're going for, specific look that they're doing, and it is from that NES game Task Force, Justice League Task Force, which here we have the bad guy in that pixelated art.
Wait, not Apocalypse, Darkseid.
Oh my God! Sorry, I'm thinking of Marvel. Sorry, yeah, Dark Side, Dark Side, Dark Side. But yeah, just a
uh,
closer look at him.
an
You were saying?
amazing build a figure, like an amazing build a figure, just because, like you said, it's the main villain with the main cast. So it's like
One and done.
you were gonna buy this anyways, and the fact that you're gonna be able to get this for free while buying the Justice League, I think is a really good. Because sometimes we see with Marvel Legends they'll put kind of a more obscure character as a build a figure, which is cool. I don't mind it, but it's also cool to get like what would be considered like a great opportunity for the company to release as a mass release because this is DC Thanos, right? It's iconic.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I do like you were saying, it's one wave. You get the goodies, you get the baddies, you're good. Like you could have a decent display, right, from the Justice League Task Force game. If that's what you're about. Knock it out in one wave. You're not having to like hunt them down and follow the line. So okay, let's keep going for McFarlane. We got a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive here. This is Batman from Detective Comics 557. Night People, gold label exclusive. $50 here. Let's take a look at it. So you get this, hard, soft, sorry, not soft goods, but the plastic cape here to get that aesthetic that Todd loves. You get a little gargoyle eagle thing down there. And it is a specific look that he's going for. And I think, very classic Batman. But he is also throwing in a soft goods wired cape. So I like this. I like this. Now, this Batman for me, I have no attachment, but I like that he's doing a soft goods cape as well as a molded plastic cape.
Yeah, he's definitely I feel like learning because it's kind of ridiculous how I was just at Ross today and I saw all those I think Diablo statues that he did already at Ross, and I feel like those were
Yeah,
relatively
yeah,
like released last year, and like he just needs to give up on like statues. I think because people that collect statues don't collect them at that price point.
yeah, or at that scale potentially. Yeah,
Exactly. When you can't do anything else at that price point, right? You can't be any bigger scale. But with this, he's still there's still the remnants of the statue-esque, right, with that molded cape and the staticness of it along with the base. And so it's like he still gets to
yeah.
do his statue, but it's still also an action figure for the rest of us.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I didn't really think about that. Like, I was just happy that he was doing both because then it gives you more options. But yeah, it's Todd saying like, no, this is how you need to display your figure. This is what it needs to look like. This is the best way it can be. You know, they're trying to do the comic book, so you can't do that with the soft goods cape. Here's a plastic cape. But I do like that. I do like the double pack in. There's that cover that you're recreating or trying to recreate. Okay. Next up, we're getting to the Swamp Thing. This is the red version of him. So really cool here. $40 for the Swamp Thing mega figure. And again,
Yeah, it looks amazing. I think just because even though it's showing a lot of the sculpt, there's the new shoulder pieces, the new chest piece. There's also new wrist gauntlet pieces, the new head sculpt, and it just changes it almost into like almost like a zombie type thing, like a mushroom like type of. It's no longer the swamp thing. It's more like a mutant, like kind of creature.
maybe like a clicker from Last of Us.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's more of like it just takes on its own thing. And so I like how much this changed. Like it's not just the same figure to me anymore.
Yeah, and we've kind of sung this figure's praise before, and so $40 for that Swamp Thing, red Swamp Thing, make a figure now. Yeah, I did want to show off the cover art. I love that he does that. It's one of my favorite things that he does. All right, let's keep going here. He's releasing a Clown Blacklight edition exclusive to Walmart. What do you think on this one, Josh?
I love the black light, and honestly, I think I love this figure too. Like this figure was an
Yeah.
awesome figure, and clown vibes with the black light. It makes me think of what's it that what's the Batman? What Batman is it?
Batman and Robin.
The Batman Robin movie, dude. Man, this would like I'm not even I want this, but I'm not gonna put it in my Spawn shelf, dude. I'm gonna put it in my Batman and Robin shelf. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Yeah, he's like
Just
fighting against
right.
Robin.
Yeah, he's just some big fat boy. I love this. I think this works. This really works. And to this day, I still have not been able to get a black light edition figure because I need those lights. I need that.
Yeah, that sand, that setup. Yeah. No, I agree with you, man. That's kind of what I saw with this figure. Like, I enjoyed this figure. It's fun little clown. The backpack is fun. I love the color scheme in the non-blacklight version. Like, it looks like a little Simpsons character, nice and bright colors. But
It's
when
like
I saw,
crusty, dude. Same hair.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. But when I saw the blacklight versions, I was like, this is like him trying out. How can I get those colors from the Batman and Robin? What would it look like on a figure? He's like, oh, let's just do the clown. Like, let's just see if it works.
Dude, he has to give us that. Like,
Yeah,
there's no way that he cannot give us that. Just
yeah,
some random thugs, like, and especially because it's a random thugs, and people don't really remember those things. You could probably reuse a lot of your pieces from other figures from other lines that he has, and then just
yeah.
add a couple new pieces, and it's fine.
How many leather jackets has he done? Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's in my head canon. It's like Todd saying, okay, how do we get that look from the Schumacher Batman and Robin onto a figure? And they use the clown as just a little fodder. But yeah, this is a Walmart exclusive. It's gonna be for that $50. Again, it comes with that lights, man. It comes with those lights. There's everything you're getting with it. All right, quick update on the HasLab. Nothing.
Oh shoot! Did we make it? Is the time up?
So the time is up for the 2 week special, the early
Son
bird
of a-
special. But there's a but. Hasbro said, doesn't matter. You're getting it anyway.
Really? No way! Finally, Hasbro with the W. Finally, geez, they haven't taken the W in a while.
Yeah, they posted a video of a guy just being like, "Hey, anyone who backs it, doesn't matter when, everyone gets the extra figure." So they just threw him in there, man. They threw Tully in there.
That's so sick, man. That yeah, it's more. Even if you take a loss, I just think when a company does that, it's more than a financial gain. It's more of I trust you guys. I'm gonna buy more property. Like whereas like
Yeah.
Mondo, dude, I don't even want to buy even their 160. I just don't even want to support them. Whereas like after this,
Yeah.
good gesture by Hasbro, like I'm glad that I purchased this Hasbro, even though I wanted it. I'm like, dang, I like that reciprocal relationship that they're willing to give even when they're not getting anything right. Who cares? They're just
Yeah.
like, just throw it in. That's
It's
awesome.
reminds me of Boban and the chicken, right? Missing those free throws, right? It's for the people. It's for the people. It's for your people.
The chicken, dude. Yeah, exactly. For the people, man. Good
Yeah.
on Hasbro, man. Jeez.
So the only stipulation is that it just has to hit its funding goal by the
And
end
it
of
will.
which
No
it's
doubt.
going to, right?
No doubt, yeah.
We're only 2 weeks into the 45 days, and so like,
Dude, and I think once
it's a
this news
guarantee.
hits, it's
Right?
gonna
Yeah.
even catapult more. Like,
Yeah.
like what I'm saying, like people are just gonna have good faith. It's like, holy crap,
Mhm.
Hasbro's putting out all the stops for us for these Ghostbusters fans. Like, I want to support them more now.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. So there's that quick little update from the HasLab friends.
Heck yes.
Let's jump over to Marvel Legends. We had Hasbro 1027, the little event that they do there. And we got a Captain America. So we got some Brave New World figures, right? We got some Captain America Brave New World. First up here is Captain America for $40, and he is considered the deluxe because he comes with the wings. But it's that Sam Wilson figure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the wings are they've like added a piece of articulation, but I could be wrong. Like it used to be 3 pieces. I think this one's 4.
Yep. Yep. Which is good to see, because once again, Hasbro doing the right thing because they realize they have to increase prices because of inflation, Bidenomics,
Right.
right. You know what I'm saying?
The economy, yeah.
Yeah. And so like you do have to do that, but the fact that they're adding more value to it, it lessens the sting of that $40 because normally these would be back in the day, 30, and then they went to 35, another 40. Mm-hmm. But like you said, like not even the SH Figure Arts wings are that articulated. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll come out with their own, but to this, from my knowledge, this is the best looking Falcon figure across all companies.
Yeah, this pose alone, man, really sold
Captain America. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Captain America now. He's Captain America now. But yeah, no, it looks good. He's looking good. There was one issue which comes around just because they're working off pre-production art, right? His shoes are different from what he actually wears in the show. Here he has like an all black shoe, and then in the show he has like it's like more armored and silver. Which again, they're working off of early stuff. Like that's just how toys work.
You can't blame them for that. Yeah, and honestly, they'll probably re-release this figure with the updated version, like they usually do.
Of course. But yeah, 2 head sculpts. You get a helmeted head as well as the Sam Wilson with the glasses on there, and you get the Red Wing or the little Robin thing that he has.
Yeah.
So I think it's a fun. You also get the Captain America shield, right? Because this is now Captain America. So I think it's gonna be fun. Along with that, though, there's the packaging art. It looks really cool and fun.
Dude, honestly, I'm excited for this movie.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be good because of, like, the story that they're going to try and tell. I think that's what's going to be fun. Because I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I know it had its issues, but I enjoyed this, like, the Falcon and the Captain America transition that we got from that. Mm-hmm. The story was good, and also getting John Walker, right?
U.S. Agent. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. So. Agent Secret. What is it? Agent.
U.S. Agent.
Yeah, U.S. Agent was good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. All right, we got another one though from Brave New World, $40 as well. Deluxe figure. We're getting a new Falcon. So Captain America gets replaced. Well, now we get a new Falcon, friend.
And this thing looks phenomenal. I think just the color scheme is just working so much better than the original. The gray, black, and red. I just think this green with the translucent yellow, this Falcon looking good, man.
I think so too. And like for me, like when I saw it, it immediately sparked just because I'm over a Spider-Man head. Right, like an Ultimates Vulture, right?
Dude, yeah.
For me, but like it still looks good.
That's probably why I like it so much, because especially like you put on a fur collar on this guy, you can make a custom really cool Vulture. Yeah, no doubt. I gotta pick up 2 now.
But yeah, so it's fun to see who's gonna be underneath the helmet there for the new Falcon. And again, showing off that articulation in the wings. They're really proud of it. So I think they did a fun job here. There's everything you're getting with him. There's the 2 head sculpts. All right, there's the packaging. Now the last one I'm pretty excited about. It's going to be another deluxe for $40, and this is Red Hulk. So this is Thaddeus Ross turning into the Red Hulk. So he was recast from, I think his name's Jonathan Hurt. I can't remember the actor's name, but it's now going to be played by Harrison Ford in the movie. And he turns into to Red Hulk, and it's based off of which here's the thing. This is cool. So they're pulling from the original, or so the Incredible Hulk movie with not Eric Bana's Hulk, not right.
The first one, the start of the MCU.
Yeah. So they're pulling from him as the leader. So he's supposed to turn into the leader when he gets all gamma radiated. But apparently they're saying that specifically this Red Hulk is one of his experiments to try and recreate that Hulk serum. And so kind of interesting, kind of fun that they're pulling that movie in a little more to get it more canon. But yeah, big old Hulk here in the red version.
There's nothing too much to complain. It's like pretty smooth. Face sculpt, I don't know, like because we haven't seen the face, but it doesn't look like Harrison Ford. But who knows? If maybe that's how the CGI looks, right?
True. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no, pinless. I think it's a good representation of what Hulk potentially will look like in the movie. There might be some slight variations, but
yeah. And dude, 80-year-old Harrison Ford still doing action movies. Jeez.
It's easy when you're just CGI. Literally all your action scenes are a CGI character. But yeah, burning Hulk here, Red Hulk. It's gonna be fun. Again, $40 for that deluxe as well. All right, let's jump over to Star Wars. We've got some fun reveals here. First up, my boy Savage Opress. Now, all you friends out there saying Savage, let me know you know. How do you tell me you didn't watch Clone Wars without telling me you didn't watch Clone Wars? We got Savage Opress here, and this is fun, dude. Again, just pull from the Clone Wars. This character was fun. It's Maul's brother, of course, reanimated or buffed up. Sorry, buffed up by the Night Sisters. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's fun to get these figures, these characters.
It's just the Black Series team recognizing where the money's at, recognizing the best Star Wars, which is Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Recognizing where the money is now.
Nah, dude, it's where the
it'll
money.
Shift. It's gonna shift to the sequels. I promise you.
Fat chance, dude. Fat chance. No, dude, no way. The storytelling, the aliens, the character design,
Yeah,
the weight of the story in the Clone Wars, especially with Savage. Especially when I first watched it, I was like, it's so crazy because it's like, you always feel a little weird when they introduce new characters. Like when they introduced Ahsoka and they introduced Savage, it changes the arcs of Anakin and Maul completely, and it adds a whole new dimension to them. And so you kind of are a little raw about it. But the fact that they're able to make these iconic characters and you love them after, and it actually makes Anakin and Maul's story even better now. It's because these side characters, their story has increased for me. So to get this now, and we've gotten, the season 7 Darth Maul, it can work though. And now we're also getting we've gotten before this is going to come out the Clone Wars Darth Sidious. So then you could do the final battle.
Yeah.
Do
you remember when we went and watched Clone Wars in theaters?
Oh yeah, dude, I loved it. Because I was like 10 years old, but
it was perfect, right? I remember
it was perfect for me.
And I remember being so upset with Snips.
Yeah.
Because I was at that age where I was just like, no, my Star Wars is this type of Star Wars. It's not this animated stuff. And over time, I think as you age and as you grow up, you change. And I think everyone's at different stages. And so just trust Star Wars. It's going to be good. Enjoy it is what I say. If you don't, that's okay. But yeah, here's Savage Opress looking nice and beefy, like it cool. And we need a robo-legged Darth Maul, right? From that final battle with Sidious.
Yeah, great accessories. Huge freaking like. I love that they included the spear. Because before he got his lightsaber, he was just freaking mountain of a man, just killing people with no lightsaber, just the spear. He killed dude freaking a Jedi and a Padawan with just the spear.
Yeah. So he's a big. I mean, he had all that Night Sister juice flowing through him. It's like Bane. But I did want to shout out here just a quick little teaser on the box art, the mural art. So it looks like a battle droid is what I was thinking, but the arms look a little thicker. So maybe it's like a super battle droid or maybe a commando droid. Not sure what I'm seeing.
It's sick how I'm pretty sure that's super, and I think I know that just because Legos.
Really,
it looks to me like a super battle droid.
Yeah.
But what's weird about it is the gun doesn't look like a super battle droid gun. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why is he holding that blaster?
Yeah, that blaster is like a B1 blaster. So I don't know.
I don't think it is super anymore with that gun. I don't know what the heck that is, but it has to be. It's part of the Clone Wars mural, so
right.
Supers never carry guns, so no, it can't be super. Super never. It's always attached to their arm.
Right. Yeah, true.
So this is maybe.
It could be something we've already seen.
It must be Commando. Commandos usually rock those guns. Probably just like a variation on the Commando. Okay. Maybe with some other paint apps.
Okay. Be fun if they start doing. They should be doing it. Right? They have been doing it a little bit. All right. Next up, though, this one is fun, dude. This one is fun. We got a $24.99 Sebulba, dude. The Droog pod racer himself. I love that they're doing this. That we got little Annie, we got Padme from Phantom Menace. We get more Phantom Menace figures to go out there. And Sebulba's a solid choice, man.
Yeah, it kind of makes me think, though, that we were robbed with the original baby Anakin, especially because he's such a small figure and he barely came with anything. They should have included his helmet. Like, that should have been an accessory, because, like, now, how are you going to display Anakin with no pod racing helmet with Sebulba? Like, that's how I want to display them. And so, huge miss by the Black Series team with that little baby Anakin. Now, with this Sebulba, the sculpt, I think, is great. The proportions are great. I think, though, it's lacking in the paint area, especially in the face. I feel like, and maybe it's this price point, maybe I can't hold him to it, but it's just two-tone, right? It's just that purple wash, that purple gradient on the solid plastic. But, he had way more freckles. Like, it was more variation in brown. I almost feel like it was even a darker brown. Like, I almost feel like they even got the plastic color wrong, in my opinion. So I just think the paint is lacking here.
I agree with you. From my memory, Sebulba was a lot darker.
Yeah.
He wasn't this peachy.
Way too pale on the plastic.
A little browner for sure. And so, I don't know. what reference points they are. There's always color grading that happens on movies, so when the references get changed a little bit, I don't know.
It's off, but you just got to hit with a brown wash will be good.
Yeah, there you go. But I also do like that you get the little toad thing that Jar Jar, tries to eat, throws
Dude,
over.
that's good. Yeah, that's good. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like including that accessory, that's awesome.
And there's the packaging art. We did not get the mural shot, so we'll see what we get there. We're also getting a Illuminara, dude. Luminara Undil from, I think, I can't remember where she's coming from. I think
It's Clone
Revenge of the
Wars, I think.
Sith, right?
Oh, Revenge of the
Oh,
Sith.
Attack of
Oh,
the Clones.
Attack of the
Attack of the Clones.
Clones.
Okay, Attack of the Clones is where they're pulling it from. At least the back, the packaging, at least. But
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I mean, just getting up to more Jedi's, right? I love this. I love that we're getting more and more of these Jedi, council members, Jedi Knights, Jedi Masters that are hanging around during the prequels, man.
And they're using the soft goods so well. It's not going to hinder any articulation. You're not going to have any traffic cone. And the fact that it's ribbed, it's going to re-scrunch when it needs to.
On the script piece, yeah.
Face sculpt, 10 out of 10. Like that honestly looks just like the character, like from like the actress from the movie.
Yeah.
Now we got to get Varys for sure. You got to give us
You
Varys
gotta
now.
have Varys, yeah, especially with like now. Where do they pull her from? Right, they pull her from Clone
Oh,
Wars, right?
no, Attack of the. Well, you're right because she was different. Well, no, she was in Revenge of the Sith. I don't know.
We'll
No,
see.
no, she was in Attack of the Clones. Yeah, yeah, because she was out of the order by Revenge of the Sith.
We'll see, but yeah, we gotta have her Padawan here. There's the packaging art there. Next up, though, Shock T, the Jedi that just won't die until they just ran her off screen. How many deaths does Shock T had?
Deleted scene, Revenge of the Sith, Bad Batch, right? Or was it Clone Wars or Bad Batch? One of the animated
One
series.
of those, yeah.
Force Unleashed.
Gendy's. Force Unleashed.
No, Gendy, she didn't die. She was actually the only one that survived. Because Gendy was writing with the deleted scene in mind.
That's
so
right,
Gendy, she was the only Jedi that survived.
She was able to defeat the manga guards, yeah.
Yeah, because Mundy saves her. Like he recovers her at the end, or Mace. No, Mace recovers her.
It was Mace, yeah, Mace. Because then he crushes his. Yeah. But yeah, no, Shock T, dude. Yeah, like this is fun. Again, good soft goods. I love the head sculpt, getting the long old. What are those called?
Montrels.
Montrels, yeah. So.
And the face sculpt, holy crap, dude! The likeness on this is spot on to the actress in Revenge of the Sith. Like, dude, the Black Series, man, for me, they're on another level. They're on another level with likenesses, like the 3D print tech that's going on, the sculpt that's going on. Mm-hmm. Sometimes maybe I think it's sometimes easier with aliens, but no, I feel like it's just looks exactly like her, and
Yeah, I think there's a little less uncanny valley. So, like, yes, it is still a human face, but they have like different colored skin, different, makeup or tattooing, and so your brain kind of gives you a little more. But I agree, like,
it's there.
It's there.
It's like there's not even a single thing to complain about with this figure. Love the long Montrels back when Star Wars was into costumes and makeup and all that stuff. They weren't afraid of it.
Yeah, well, this is a fun figure, man. And again, just filling up the Jedi's, all the Jedi Masters, man. That's what we need. All right, let's keep it going here. Let's jump over to SH Figure Arts. All right, we're talking SH Figure Arts here. And what we got here from SH Figure Arts is a little, not Uncle Ben, sorry, Obi-Wan Kenobi with SH Figure Arts here.
Dude, I wouldn't mind an Uncle Ben figure, though, now that you mention it.
Uncle Owen or Uncle Ben?
An Uncle Owen, sorry, I wouldn't mind an Uncle Owen figure now that you mentioned it, yeah.
What version? You want Revenge of the Sith where he's played by Joel Edgerton, or do you want the New Hope version?
I want the New Hope version.
Well, if you do Uncle Owen, then you need Aunt Beru, right? For New Hope.
Two-pack.
Well, here's what I want, though.
Skeleton two-pack.
The burnt, charred skeletons. That's what I'm talking about.
Just get your Mythic Legions. There you go.
And just burn them up, yeah. And just, blackwash on them. All right, but yeah. No, yeah, soft goods, wired cape coming in here. Looks in. What do you think of the head sculpt? For me, I'm not seeing it. Like, it's there, but I feel like his face is a little too long. I remember Alec Guinness a little rounder head.
It's there, but it's not there. Surprisingly, when it comes to head sculpt departments, believe it or not, guys, not all. I think one character, because I have all the SH Figure Arts and all the Black Series. I think the only time I preferred the SH Figure Arts face sculpt was with Rey. But beyond that, Kylo, Obi-Wan, Luke, Han, I always think the Black Series did them better. And so that's what I'm saying. I see what you're saying. Like, it's there, like if you're far away and you're squinting, but as you get close, it's like it doesn't look like Alec Guinness sometimes.
I think it's lost something about it for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But good to see the soft goods because the original release was hard plastic and it was traffic coned and you couldn't even. I mean, he was an old man, so it didn't really matter. But still, this looks way better than the hard plastic.
You become a master of evil. Yeah, no, it's fun to get that soft goods there. Okay, let's jump over to Haya. Got some fun things from our friends over at Haya. love talking about Haya. They're giving us their 6-inch King Kong with the Beast glove. Love this dude. Love that big old glove that he gets in the movie from New Empire. And yeah, this is Haya doing their King Kong, which they have done before, this time with that glove accessory. Now, I did want to bring up here's the previous release from Haya here on the left of the King Kong, which I think they did a really good job. Over here on the right is the original release King Kong. So they from SH Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts did not update that King Kong for New Empire. What they did though is they kind of released like a new head sculpt that came with Shimu, and then they released the Beast Glove that came with Scar, the Scar King, you know? And so like they never really gave us a full New Empire King Kong. You just had to build them up buying other figures. And so I kind of like that Haya just, here's the Beast Glove version of him, right? We already did the first version. Here is this second version here. And he's looking good.
They destroyed SH Arts. It just goes to show you how lazy SH Arts is like with this MonsterVerse line, because I was actually someone put like a collage of the first release of the King Kong from Haya, and it looked terrible. And then the next release, they 100% redid it. Looked good. Each time they're 100% redoing it and improving and improving and improving every single time. And also too, just more paint apps, straight up, just more paint apps than that Figure Arts version. The Figure Arts is so flat. That was one of my biggest issues. And this is not just with Kong. Haya beats them with their Shimu. Haya beats them with their Ghidorah. And on top of that, cheaper price points across the board.
Yeah, direct from Haya, you get it for 51. This whole figure here.
Like that glove looks way more machine-like than the Figure Arts one. Like it actually looks like a robot hand.
Yeah, there's weathering. There's like where the metal's fading a little bit on the edges. Yeah, I don't know. I agree with you, man. So yeah, Haya coming out here with that Beast Glove, King Kong. Man. I dig it. And there's everything you get, friends. Here, six inches exactly on that King Kong. 3 head sculpts too, man. That's decent.
That's really good. Yeah. No, it's definitely a buy.
All right, let's take it around the net, friends. First up here, Double Dragon from Syndicate Collectibles. Those guys that did that weird pumpkin head. You remember that? And that werewolf thing? They haven't done too much, but they're doing Double Dragon. It's old, old video game here. We got Billy. Just got his baseball bat. He's got his knives. He's got a stick of dynamite. He's ready, right? And so it's kind of like a Contra, port looking thing here. You fighting with your friend. But funny thing is, you got Billy, and you also got my friend Jimmy. They got Billy and Jimmy out here fighting as the Double Dragons, and straight reuse or repaint on these 2 figures. But it's a video game. That's how they were. Same pixels were used, just different colors of them.
The issue I have with these figures is the upper leg gap. So like they're cutting out pieces of plastic, but you can see like the thigh. Thighs are thicker to thin, not and they're doing it because of the joint. They're doing it because of the joint, and it needs to go and close. The legs need to come together. But it looks so bad. Like it looks like this is how Marvel Legends Toy Biz looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like they're using this outdated pelvic system, the joint system. Like the cutout needs to come from the pelvic piece, not the thighs of the figure. So really bad job. It just makes me think of like an outdated. It looks like an outdated action figure with that.
And they are also 1/10 scale, so 7 inches. So it's kind of the McFarlane size on these figures here. So a little bit taller, lankier. But yeah, here's Billy and Jimmy, and with this being reused or repainted, they did give us a cool one, which I like. I like the aesthetic of this guy. His name's Willie. So you got Billy, you got Willie, you got Timmy, you got Jimmy, you got all the Illies, right?
Yeah.
But I do like this, like Road Warrior. You paint that yellow black. Yeah, a pretty good looking Road Warrior.
That actually is exactly Mel Gibson's Road Warrior. Yeah, no shirt and everything.
Exactly. So, but yeah, this Double Dragon from Syndicate Collectibles, and we'll see what else they make. What are the licenses they pick up,
dude? But look, go back to that. Look at that. Look at that thigh. That's off. Like it just looks bad. Like that thigh. Just looking at it, all around the proportions are off.
Yeah,
it looks like a freaking Vienna sausage. It's just the same thickness.
Yes, all the way through.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, but there's Willie. Oh, I don't know who I'm talking about here. Next up, though, from Super 7. Now, we don't normally talk about Super 7 just because personal reasons. But when they
Scalpers, Marie, do say straight up, they are scalpers. No, they're price gougers for what you get. They all the money goes in the packaging. I'll give it to them. The packaging is sick though.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But whenever they do like like the turtle stuff that we talked about, where they were improving some articulation from the 2000 Ninja Turtle show, was
Oh, yeah,
we I liked it, and but I also love my Toxic Crusader. I love Toxie, and this one is a fun like just looking figure, man. You got translucent parts, you got that like neon pink with Toxie green, Trauma Warriors for life, right? So I don't know. I wanted to talk about it. You also get toxic waste with it, so it's kind of fun, like a nice little, nostalgia of like when figures came with little extra things. Get a little slime bucket. But what do you think? You actually have a Toxie, don't you?
yeah. I have this exact figure, but just the original kind of painted up release, and it's an awesome figure. It's like it's a cool figure. I think it is at like limited in articulation a bit, but it's just a cool character. So who cares?
Exactly. Yeah. Like for whatever reason, Toxie just kind of sells for me, and it's just a cool enough figure. Where you're just like, and a cool enough character. Where you're just like, yeah, I need a little bit of that. Well, to sweeten the pot here, Toxie does glow in the dark. So they've done that before, but it's fun to get on this like this green, this freaking orange or
Mm.
this cool
Like
looking.
he's radiated. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I think it's a fun, and you get that bucket of slime too, man. Who's gonna put that on their figure? Who's the first one? I want to know. And also the for the packaging, like we mentioned, it's coming on the card back. The kind of that old retro card back instead of the Super 7 boxy thing they do.
Still though, coming back to Earth, $55 for this, guys.
55, yeah.
You get like I'll tell you right now, you're gonna buy this and you're gonna be frustrated. The arms, maybe not, they don't get even 90. I would say they get less than 90. Single jointed knees, elbows.
It's Super 7.
For $55. Like I got it, like I think I got it on stuff for like $15. So
Holy smokes!
it's worth it for $15, as a good buy. But for 55, you're at it. You're out of your mind, Super 7.
Yeah. We'll see. Again, Jada's kind of our redeeming factor here. If what we just gotta wait until Jada gets the line or that's the license,
Exactly.
they'll cook with it, man. They'll cook with it. Improve articulation, still pay homage to the beautiful characteristics of the figure as well. All right, friends. Well, that will go ahead and wrap it up for us this week. Thank you so much for joining the Collecting Brothers. We had a little Halloween episode that was pretty fun. We had Jesse O from the Collection Nexus join us and talk about some horror figures that we want to watch. Check that out, guys, if you're feeling in the spooky mood. But Josh, let's talk about our pick of the weeks. What are you thinking?
It's got to be, dude. The Kong was good. Black Series firing on all cylinders. Freaking just straight money. Even the Marvel Legends was good, man. Uh, I'll probably give it to Shakti. I don't know. I think because I used to watch that deleted scene like over and over because I'd watched all the special features, and so like her face, even though I think it's not cemented in very many people's minds, for me, I just have such a vivid imagery of her face, and I feel like it looks so good. Like it looks exactly like she looked in the deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. I feel that, man. Also good just to get more Jedis out there, Jedi Masters, Let's see here. I don't know, man. I might have to give it to Savage.
You want to get
to Toxie?
No, I was gonna say you wanted to get into that Mad Max figure, dude. I know you. You're such
Really?
a Mad Max, yeah.
Hey, come on, Mad Max is fun. No, I was debating between the Kong Beast Glove version because like I need that version. I need to have that Beast Glove version. It's nice to like not have to buy two figures just to get that one version. But Savage is a lot cooler. I think it's a lot funner too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Savage as my pick of the week there, friends. All right, let us know down below your pick of the week, friends. And as always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.